I'm Nina with Sharing a Journey, and today I'm participating in the Under $10 Makeup Challenge. For years, I've looked for a variety of ways to save money on makeup, and I think I found some pretty great things. Now, I didn't run to the drugstore to purchase anything. I specifically went through my personal collection, things I use every day to create a makeup look. Each item is $10 or less. The first thing I have is a primer. It is the Fix and Perfect Pro by Rimmel. And I like to use this primarily in the wintertime. I tend to be an oily skinned girl, and as a result, I usually like to have things that are a little less moisturizing in the summer. But as soon as the weather starts to cool, then I'm looking for more moisture-filled products. One of the things I really love in the foundation category is Milani's Perfect and Conceal foundation. It's a 2-in-1 foundation. It's medium to full coverage, and I tend to be a full coverage kind of girl. I have a lot of dark spots that I want to cover, and very often I'll get blemishes that leave a dark spots after they've healed for quite a long time, and so I really love a much heavier foundation than maybe some, and as a result, I do find that this Milani, it was $9.99. I bought the lightest shade. It does tend to run a dark, so, and this is a little bit on the warm side, but I still really like it. I really love the look that it gives. The next thing that I really love and I use very frequently, this is my second tube, is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. I got it in the lightest shade because I like to use it also as a highlighter. Now, from the blush category, I found these little Kiko Milan blushes. I bought several of them, and when I went online to look at the pricing of the makeup, I found that they're all $3.90 right now. So initially it seemed to me that they were like $8. Then I looked at the site and they were $15. Now they're $4. So I found this e.l.f. powder. I keep this in my purse. I keep it because I use a different powder generally day to day, but I did find that this e.l.f. powder is great. I use it in the same way that I would use my normal IT Cosmetics powder, and I think it's got a very nice finish. It does take off the shine, and that's one of the reasons why I keep it in my purse. Now for the real fun. I went to the dollar store some time ago, and I came across these LA Colors palettes. I bought 2 of them. They were beautiful. Nice finish, nice pigmentation. One of the things that I like to do a lot when it comes to makeup is that I do like to play. And you certainly don't want to go spending $50 to $100 per palette or whatever if you're not sure that you're really going to like the color or that it's going to work on you. So a lot of times when I'm just sort of messing around and I want to see how things are going to look, I will look for a very inexpensive version. And oftentimes I find I like it. Now, as you know from experience, there are a lot of drugstore and dollar store fails, but at least you're losing just $1 and not $20, $50, etc. Another thing that I do when it comes to lipsticks is that this is a kit. There are 5 colors. I got them at the Burlington Coat Factory. And again, I bought these for the purpose of experimenting mainly because they had some of the darker colors that are being shown. And generally, I am not a dark lipstick wearer any longer. So I thought, I would get them at a $5 or $1 a piece price point. These were $5. Rather than spending any more than that on the lipsticks. When it comes to eye makeup, it seems to me that mascaras have long been super duper great in the drugstore. For years I used L'Oreal. I now use CoverGirl. I have several different clump crusher type mascaras in my collection, and I've been wearing this every day, and the reason that I really like it is because I'm not getting a lot of discoloration under my eyes, which I was getting from my old favorite mascara from L'Oreal. I don't know whether it was that the contours of my face has changed with age, or maybe wearing eye cream or something, but I started to get that whole panda eye thing, and I ended up being in the bathroom touching things up all the time, and I just thought, you know what, I need something that is going to stay in place. There's got to be something, and everyone was talking about these CoverGirl products, and I thought, you know, again, I think that these were $7. So I bought them, and I've been very, very happy with them. I have a couple of different eyeliner options, things that are favorites of mine that I wear, you know, when I'm doing various types of looks. The first is this 2-in-1 eyeliner by Essence. It has a kind of a thicker kind of a line, which I don't use, and then a thin line, and it's almost like using a Sharpie or a magic marker. And so when I'm in the mood to kind of do a more winged look, which I struggle with, which I don't do it very often, but then I go ahead and I would use that type of marker. Now this is Silk Sesame from L'Oreal. These little pencils I really like. I've purchased these in a variety of colors, and one of the reasons why I like them, especially for older women such as myself, is that they go on really smooth. You don't get a lot of catching as you draw along the eye area, and that is a thing for me these days, and I'm not sure again exactly why it is that it seems to catch. It seemed like all of a sudden a few years ago I just had like a whole bunch of makeup fails. I needed concealer for the first time in my life. My eyeliner pencils weren't working, my mascara wasn't working, and I decided that I also wanted to use sunscreen more in my makeup routine. I hate sunscreen, and so it prompted me to go out and look for products that did those things. And that's what kind of sent me on this journey of finding new products to use and really getting into enjoying wearing makeup again, which is something that, you know, during the years that I was raising my daughter and even working. When I was working, I did spend a lot of money and a lot of time on makeup, but I had one look, and that was essentially what I wore, and I occasionally shifted out the lipstick colors, but generally I always kind of wore the same thing. When it comes to eyebrows, I'm not much of an eyebrow person. I don't do a lot with eyebrows. My daughter does elaborate things with her eyebrows. But I think that you can run the risk really easily of getting a really harsh look if you're not careful. So I have not invested much in eyebrow products, and in fact I only have 2 items that I use. I use this e.l.f., and you can see that it's kind of gummed up because I actually go through these. I love them. It's just a clear gel. I just brush it on my eyebrows, and it just sort of holds them in place. And so I've been using this for years, and when I first started using it, it was $1. Now I think they're $2 or $3, but still, these are pretty great. And then I tried the NYX Micro Pencil to fill in some of the little spots that are now starting to kind of not be there, you know, little areas where the eyebrow, you know, you need a little extra help. And I know a lot of people use the Anastasia, but I don't feel like I want to spend the $20 on the Anastasia pencil because eyebrows aren't my thing. So when I found out that this NYX Micro was available and everyone was saying that it was sort of like the Anastasia product, I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And now I do find that I use this quite frequently when I decide that my eyebrows are looking a little wonky and they need a little extra help. So